Near the end of the film, Coco, perhaps the most touching scene occurs. Miguel has just returned from the land of the dead and is trying to help Mama Coco remember her father, Hector, before he fades from the land of the dead and is gone forever. But in order to save Hector, Mama Coco must remember him. The challenge in front of Miguel is that Mama Coco is 99 years old, has strong signs of dementia, and in this scene isn't even responding to his vocal or physical requests. Okay. If you've seen the movie, you know what scene I'm referring to. And very well, you know that Mama Coco does eventually remember Hector. But here's the question for you. What is the most significant factor for Mama Coco to be able to remember Hector?
Down with DCE.
Yeah, you know me.
You down with DCE?
Yeah, you know me.
You down with DCE?
Yeah, you know me.
Who's down with DCE?
What is the most significant factor for Mama Coco to be able to remember Hector? Do you think you have the answer? I'm guessing your answer has something to do with the song Remember Me. As Miguel plays it, Mama Coco begins to almost come alive. Her fingers start to move. The creases in her face begin to adjust as she joins Miguel in song. Remember Me was the song Hector would play and sing together with Coco when she was young. Watching the movie gives the impression that hearing the song Remember Me is the critical factor for Mama Coco remembering Hector. However, there is even a more important factor than this song. Earlier in the film, there's a scene where Miguel and Hector figure out that they are related, and Miguel shows Hector the picture he has because in the picture is Mama Coco as a young girl. Hector begins to reminisce on how he wrote the song Remember Me for Coco and how he would sing it to her every night. The movie then shows a flashback from Hector of him singing Remember Me to Coco as she sat on the bedside and joined in song. It could be assumed that this is the last memory Hector has singing this song with Coco. Coco was born in 1918, and Hector left on a music trip with Ernesto in 1921, the trip that led to Hector's death. So if Hector's flashback is the last time he saw Coco, the last time Coco heard her father sing Remember Me was when she was 3. Stop for a second. What is the earliest memory you have? How old were you in that memory? When adults try to remember their earliest memories, very few can remember anything before 3 years of age. This phenomena has been well documented and is referred to as infantile amnesia, a term coined by Sigmund Freud for the inability of adults to remember memories before age 3. Of course, there are individual differences in early memory recall. One study found that women could recall memories earlier than men, and that there were specific memories, such as early traumatic experiences, that were related to earlier recall. This difference based on sex does not always hold, though. A study of American students found that black women had later first memories compared to black men. Culture can play an important role too. When New Zealand and Asian, Chinese and Japanese, students were asked about earliest memories, Asian women had a much older earliest memory recall compared to the other groups. There are many hypotheses behind why infantile amnesia occurs. It could be because young children do not have the language abilities to appropriately label, organize, and store early memories, or it could be because the hippocampus is still immature during these early years, limiting what is stored and consolidated long term, just to name a few. Even remembering early childhood memories after age 3 can be a challenge. Difficulty remembering memories at any point in childhood is often referred to as childhood amnesia. If we apply the phenomenon of infantile amnesia to Mama Coco, we can see just how important her age was the last time she saw her father. Yes, hearing Miguel sing the song may have sparked the memory, but the most important factor was Mama Coco's age the last time she heard the song played by her father. If Hector had died 1 year earlier when Mama Coco was 2, she most likely, as an adult, would have been unable to remember her father singing. Disney and Pixar once again get the science correct. By making sure that Coco is 3 years old the last time she hears her father sing, ensures that Coco can complete Hector's request when he sings, "Remember Me."